the hell? What's going on? Is it frozen? Is it the water pump? No. It's frozen.
Son of a bitch. What's up, everybody? It's Dulex, and today I've got a little bit of an issue to deal with. Last night I went to sleep and it was like 50 degrees. Then this morning when I woke up, 8 degrees with 8 inches of snow. So the problem that I'm running into is that my water does not run right now. My water tanks and all the pipes and stuff are located underneath the trailer, so if it gets super cold outside, that stuff is gonna freeze. So what I don't want to do is turn on my water pump, because then that can cause pipes to burst, and then I'll have to fix a whole bunch of pipes and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is take my showers at the gym. I work out every single day at 5 a.m. But the more pressing issue is little things like washing dishes or brushing your teeth or stuff like that, right? So what I'm gonna do is actually build a self-contained water system inside of the RV, because I keep the temperature inside the trailer between 55 and 65 degrees. So it's impossible for water to freeze on the inside of the trailer. So since I have to do that today, I'm gonna go ahead and take the camera with me and show you guys how I would do something like this. It's pretty easy. So first thing I need to do is just shovel my truck out of the snow so I can try to get to the store, and then I'll show you what you need to buy and what you need to do to make this work. Snow is actually coming down so badly right now that I can't pull my truck out, because I can't shovel fast enough to get rid of the snow, because it keeps filling in what I just shoveled. So the truck's getting stuck. So instead of me going right now, it's really early in the morning. I'm just gonna wait until hopefully when the sun comes up, it'll help me melt some snow. options of things that I want to show you that can work for this project pretty easily. Just to show you there's way more than just one way of doing this. So the first and by far the easiest method to do this is to use a self-contained pump like this one. This pump will pull the water up and through the top. Now for my option number 2, I'm going to go ahead and make a faucet out of pipe. I have a 1/2 inch nipple here, and then I have a 1/2 inch garden hose fitting, and then I'm going to put those together. I'm going to be using Teflon tape on these to make sure that they don't leak. I have a 3/4 inch coupling, which goes into a 3/4 inch nipple, which goes into a 3/4 inch elbow. So when I screw all these together, you get is something that looks like this. Obviously, you can make this look a lot different than this. I'm just kind of doing it simply, just so I can quickly have the water flow and show you guys how to do it. Now, you might be wondering how I'm actually going to get water flow into this faucet. Well, I actually have this camping shower kit that I have had for a while now. This is the motor, and then you kind of just submerge this into water, and then it pulls the water through this tube, and then it comes out on this shower head. If you take off this shower head, this is just a standard 1/2 inch fitting that's on the end of this, so I can actually just attach this straight onto this like DIY faucet that I just made. If you don't want to use this, yet again, there's a bunch more options. You can use a foot pump, a hand pump, an electric like 12-volt water pump. I'm just using this because this is what I had, which is why I went along with it. First thing I'm going to do is install this setup in the kitchen, and then I'm going to install this one in the bathroom. And one more thing, I'm actually going to rebuild this entire kitchen, so I'm not really too concerned about what this counter is going to look like when I start tearing it up. But as it is right now, off screen, I drilled a hole right here because my camera died, and I'm going to be mounting my sink to this piece of wood because this counter is made out of some sort of plastic that doesn't like to be drilled into. So I'm going to mount my sink to this wood and then mount this to the counter. It's just going to look something like that. Okay, so I'm going to be using a simple bucket for this. I'm going to be filling it up with water that I'm just going to get from either inside the house or like a water fill station or whatever. And I'm just going to pour that water in the bucket. So then all I'm going to do is submerge the water pump into this bucket. And when I turn this on, hopefully water's gonna come out of the faucet. So let me hit the power button now. The water is actually working and flowing out of the faucet well, but the water's freezing cold. An easy way to heat up your water without a water heater is just simply boil some water. So if I just boil like a kettle full of water and then pour it in there, it's going to make that water warm. In my specific case, my gray water tank is not frozen because I've actually just been trickling it out. I don't actually fill up the gray water tank, so I won't need to build any internal gray water. I'm just going to have that continue running directly outside. So just thought I'd clear that up now because I already know I'm going to have questions about where does the water go when it comes up? Well, that's my situation right now with this frozen temperature outside. Now the kitchen is done. That literally took me about 5 minutes to do. So now I'm going to show you how I would do this if I was using the hand pump, because I'm going to be using this in the bathroom. So this is version 2. Literally, I'm going to take this. I have a vinyl tube that's going to go on the end of this. I'm going to drill a hole in the counter, install this, and it's done. So I lost my other bucket, so just to demonstrate, I'm going to use a cup full of water. Just put the other end of this tube in here, and I'm going to start pumping this faucet until I get water coming up through the other side. So there you have it. It is extremely easy to make a simple water system when you need to have off-grid water. But one honorable mention that I did not actually install in this video is this thing. I don't know exactly what these are called, but these are like some little electric pump faucets that fit onto these Primo bottles. You can get these Primo 3 or 5 gallon bottles from like any Walmart, Target, Home Depot, gas station. Like, they sell these things everywhere, and you can get these little attachments that actually fit right onto the top of these, and they have a tube in them already. So basically you just slide that on there, and then you can hit the power button. Actually, let me just show it to you. It's extremely simple, and these require 0 building ability whatsoever. A lot of people have been asking me about this type of stuff, but now that I've given you this information, I'll be back with the build videos and the update on the trailer build itself. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you drop a like, and check out in the description all of the stuff that I was talking about in this video is in the description. Most of them you can get on Amazon. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Later.
Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleep is. I got a queen, she lit me to eat it. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snip it. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low, when no love goes. Women buddy like it's been